Hi guys. I wanted to discuss cotton or growing cotton. I discovered growing cotton so many years ago. I happened to have a classmate in fourth grade whose parents owned a plantation. Well, his family owned a plantation for like years. So when the Civil War was going on and everybody's house was getting burnt down, his family, I don't want to use the word lucky enough, but his family was able to keep their cotton plantation. And one day, for show and tell in class, he brought um, bushels of cotton, and he gave us each little samples. And as a kid, I was a very curious child, so I was, when he gave me a sample of cotton like this, I was like, okay, the cotton is nice. It's like a cotton ball, but it has like little balls in it. What's going on with this? And he basically told me, okay, those are the seeds. So I went through it and I pulled apart the seeds, and I figured seeds grow. I stuck it in some dirt, and I grew cotton. So that was when I was like in fourth grade, and that was just something that kind of stuck with me. My mother and her friends were fascinated by it because um, for years we know that cotton just like basically destroyed the history of African people, especially those here in the United States. It's like a curse on us, like a simple plant, simple fabric fucked us basically. So a lot of people really don't know what a cotton plant looks like, don't know what cotton seeds are, don't know how to grow cotton. Basically, there's no point. It's something that we stay away from, and we just think of in terms of something that just fucked us over. But as a kid, I was kind of naive. I never thought my classmate Jimmy. I never really thought of him as a descendant of slave owners. I didn't think that his family just basically profited off the back of others. And this was in the 90s, so um, from the 1800s to the 90s, Jimmy's probably been good. He's probably financially stable. His kids will probably be financially stable because they already had what they needed off of somebody else's back. But that's not the point. I just came on here to tell you guys that since I have some cotton, I will be sharing it on my Etsy shop. So if you're interested in purchasing cotton, just to even, if you want to grow it, you could do that. Or if you just want, you had a certain sense of curiosity of what it actually looked like, what it actually feels like, what is cotton in its rawest form, then I just wanted to put it on here so you guys could see it. I'm only going to be selling it for $3. Not bad. You pay the price of shipping, but that's about it. And you could check it out. But back to the plant. This is a cotton plant. What I did was I held on to my cotton. I pulled out a piece of seeds because as you go through, you'll feel little lumps of seeds. I pulled out a seed. It doesn't even have to be perfectly clean. You just take out. Do your best. That's what I got, okay? I put it in there, and it only took like 3 days to grow. Just simply 3 days. I Let me see. I think I got the seed coat on one of them. Oh, it's still attached to the plant. I shouldn't have did that. But yeah, see, the seed coat still is attached here. Um, One of my plants, it hasn't even, opened up yet, but that's basically what you get. It's a nice little plant, and then after like a couple of weeks it grows. It'll have little thorns on the well, not up the plant, but when the bulb comes on there after it flowers, it'll have a bulb. It'll have like little thorny woodsy type texture, and when you get onto that thick woodsy texture on the inside, the cotton will spread out. So if you're just curious enough to find out, check out my Etsy shop. I will leave the link below.